The finish line. Grid lights blinking, silence in my skull. I've studied every apex till the page is dull. You're blocking in the braking zone, looking at the crowd. I'm raging on the inside, and my engine's loud. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is mine. Watch me fly past as I cross the finish line. If you're in the pits, this race isn't yours. I'm measuring my courage by these tire scar doors. One lap, one shot, all in, all I got. Thunder Valley Racing, get a win in life. I'll see you at the finish line when the sparks ignite. Don't put your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't defend a position you know you can't keep. Stay strong. The RBC trophy is mine. Watch me fly past as I cross the finish line.
What's going on, TVR-Esports fans? Grandpa Thompson back here on the mic up here in the broadcast booth, ready to give you all the color commentation, play-by-play, turn-by-turn, lap-by-lap action here with Thunder Valley Racing League on the TVR-Esports channel. Thank you so much for joining us out there live chat. Sure do appreciate you guys showing up out there and watching the race. I am keeping an eye on the live chat just in case somebody wants to give us a little shout out there, or shout out to your favorite driver. I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on it and repeat what you say if it's legit. Just be careful out there on the chat. Be respectful out there to the other drivers, other chat people out there, and be nice. That's the trick. Just be nice. We are at, let's see here, Kentucky Speedway in the race number 12, O'Reilly Series. out here with Thunder Valley Racing League. This is a race for the RBC Trophy Championship. First, second, third place after 15 races. Go home with an RBC Trophy. These guys have been racing now for 11 races. This is number 12. Pushing hard every single week. I think Indianapolis comes up next week. We got 3 more races after this one, so wish the guys luck there in their points chase. We don't got but about 5 more minutes before we go racing out here as everybody puts in the final few practice laps out there and watching the live chat. We got about 4. Oh, we got a couple extra people. 6 now joining us. They're starting to file in. Here they come. Whose theme song should we play out there before we go racing tonight? Should it be Okie Budman? Should it be Grandpa's theme song? How about Bandit or The Goat? Somebody live chat, give me a suggestion. Whose song to listen to before we go into qualifying laps here on the live? Got 53, Michael White out there. Rob's out there, ready to go racing. There's Papa Tater. We got his song up, keyed up, ready to go. We can listen to Papa Tater. Let's do that.
TVR-Esports, primetime slot, grandkids yelling from the floor, go get him, Papa Tater, 1 lap more. He takes that curve like he owns it, grinning wide, he just can't help it, throttling up, going through the gears, whole house cheering when he appears. Lean left, way down low, make that engine sing, Papa Tater, the star of the show. He is the family racing king, Papa Tater, race car driver, Papa Tater, flying by. Grandkids' favorite on TVR. Papa Tater, touch the sky. Papa Tater, race car driver. Papa Tater, here he comes. Papa Tater, the grandkids' favorite race car driver. He's got a pair of socks for racing boots. Still look sharp on the evening news. Little hands on the screen so bright. Counting laps to the finish line. He walks like he knows every face. Wins for the grandkids every race. Every turn and in every cheer. The tiny fans let him know they're here. Lean left, way down low. Make that engine sing. Papa Tater, the star of the show. He is the family racing king. Papa Tater, race car driver. Papa Tater, flying by. Grandkids' favorite on TVR. Papa Tater, touch the sky. Papa Tater, race car driver. Papa Tater, here he comes. Papa Tater, the grandkids' favorite race car driver. Oh. When the checkered flag comes down, he's still laughing at the sound. Little heroes on his knees saying 1 more lap now. Look at me. Buddy, yeah, mate. Woo. 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 Come through. Papa Tater, race car driver. Papa Tater, flying by. Grandkids' favorite on TVR. Papa Tater, touch the sky. Papa Tater, race car driver. Papa Tater, here he comes. Papa Tater, the grandkids' favorite race car driver. Race car driver.
All right, race fans. Got about 2 more minutes before we go racing here. Actually, about 5 more minutes. They got qualifying to do. But we got time for another song, and I got a shout out for the GOAT in the live chat.
be
EOL.
one lap, one shot, the chrome one's gonna shine. They hear that roar, they can't look away. He's chasing glory, that's why he came. He's doing everything that has to be
Where's the
done.
EOL
If you
from
check
59?
your mirror, he's already gone. Hold your breath, watch him fly. When he hits that
Remember the 59? That's tonight. Okay. 10-4.
curve, the fans come alive. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. The GOAT, gonna win tonight. The GOAT.
Sorry about that, fans. Race Control had a question. Had to pause the music.
Watch him cross that line. Pit lane smoke, he's making the dash. Every single lap, just a reason to pass. Leaning on the tires at the edge of a spin. When the pressure builds up, that's where he begins. No second place, no slow fade out. Leaning on the rear, don't blow the tire out. He's doing everything that has to be done. If you check your mirror, he's already gone. Hold your breath, watch him fly. When he hits that curve, the fans come alive. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. The GOAT, gonna win tonight. The GOAT, say it loud, say it right. The GOAT, watch him cross that line. Sees that white flag, he's pulling ahead. Every rival driver gets left for dead. One more turn, low skirt spark, the tires burn as he hits his mark. Go! The GOAT, the greatest of all time. The GOAT, gonna win tonight. The GOAT, say it loud, say it right. The GOAT, watch him cross that line. The GOAT, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. First at the finish line. Yeah. Grandpa got ran over by a race car. The crash come from nowhere. He says his mirror was filled up with juice box, but juice box says nope, he wasn't there. We all froze when it happened. Fans were calling it a crime. Then Grandpa raised his coffee cup and said, "No, look, I'm just fine." Grandpa got ran over by a race car, turning left live on TVR. He parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's a TVR broadcast star. Now the GOAT is looking at the replay, deciding who should get the race and fine. Juice box is now saying that he had room, but the GOAT says he dipped below the line. The live chat is getting full, saying juice box, that's some bull. He stuck the nose in and Grandpa went for a spin. Grandpa got ran over by a race car. He parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's a TVR broadcast star. He came to the pits with dirt on his face and a story for the men. Said if you're gonna make the TVR news, make sure
57
you take a win.
Yellow line.
Grandpa got ran over by a race car, turning left live on TVR.
Yeah, I realized after I did it, that's why I didn't
He
qualify.
parked the car up on the trailer. Now he's gonna be a broadcast star.
All right, fans, here we go. Let's do a starting lineup real quick. Let's get going. Seth Juicebox Cooper up there in that 89. The tracker car has got the pole. He's the fastest car out there. But Michael Wedgeshotter on that 59, the Shadow, is going to be right there with him in the takeoff when they take off for Kentucky up here. Tyler Sands is out there in the Ford, driving the number 36. They have two Chevys up front for Seth and Michael Wedgeshotter. Toyota for Cale Eckert back there in the number 5, number 14 Ford, driven by Rob Higgs, the United States Marine Corps being represented. Anthony Richto in the 33 Ford. Chevrolet is Motor Breath, number 71 and 7.
I was unaware we could not go
place,
below the
the
O-line
number
qualifying.
70 Chevrolet, Chad Okie Budman Thompson.
Yeah, he had announced
Number
at the
9,
beginning of the
ninth
race.
place, number
In the
57
beginning of
Ford,
qualifying,
Charlotte O'Brien out there. Papa Tater,
Yeah, I was not here. I
number
joined late.
001 Chevrolet. James Thurman is out there in a Chevrolet, number 4. Number 1 is going to be Chevrolet
He's
Mike
also
to
in
go
the
Kimminger.
road.
Of course, he's up there in the race
Hey,
control,
sure.
letting them know all the rules down there.
there.
So we got one to complain, not complain, just didn't know the rule, but the rules are written in Discord, so they got to follow all the rules. Shane the Doorman Harbin is out there in the number 21, looking good in that HHR race car. Grandpa's yours truly. Of course, I'm up here in the broadcast booth. Merrick Long, 143. He's going on the blocks tonight. That guy, watch that car right there, number 143. He's had some
You
good
say
races.
that again, Michael.
Nice, clean driving going on, and he is up on the blocks tonight to get the vote to get a qualified number. So, Merrick Long, keep an eye out for the 143 Chevrolet. 53 Chevrolet, not seeing him on the board. That's Michael White. He's in a Chevrolet out there. 53 is going to be starting in the back. Cody Bromeister in the number 20 Toyota. Do not see him out here on the field either. So, we'll see if they make it out here to the race before we get started, or maybe shortly after. But hopefully they make it out onto the track. But first
Okay, I
time
just got
by
a black flag for letting everybody by.
is going to be Seth Juicebox Cooper. He's down on the inside. On the outside, Michael Wedgeshotter. Looks like race control is going to have his hands full tonight with a new driver, not aware of
I
the
don't
rules.
see no black on my end, boss.
We want to make sure all the drivers know what's going on with the rules. 001, Balajo, what's up? Got a slow car on the racetrack. Papa Tater having trouble there. I don't know if he was having trouble with his gas pedal or his computer wasn't working. They were kind of bumping into him on the racetrack out there. And
I had a connection loose. I got.
we don't like to see that. Here they come. Connection problem for Papa Tater. A little bit of equipment failure as he gets it back together and comes around the corner there. Pace car is off, and we're getting started. Seth Juicebox Cooper is going to be on the gas pedal first, going into turn number 1. They're supposed to keep them lined up till they cross that start-finish line. Here they come. Green flag's about to drop. Top 15 or 13 drivers of TVR-Esports out here on the track going to take on Kentucky Speedway. It's going to be a tire burner. They got about 43, I think, laps of fuel, something like that. 37 laps of fuel, just over halfway. They will have to stop for fuel. Tires are going to be an issue. I don't know if I'd push this car 40 laps on a set of tires, but it's possible. They may try to do it. Cale Eckert, the number 5, thought about getting to the inside of Juicebox, just kind of backed off a little bit and let him have it. This is a long race now. We got 70 laps to run out here at this mile and a half, 100 miles to knock out, so they are all being fairly cautious right now. These 3 cars in the back got really close. Woo, 33 got right on 21's bumper there as they came through that corner. Everybody doing a good job so far into lap number 2, turns 1 and 2. Down the back stretch we go. A little close there, about 14 and 53 got really close together. Everybody doing just a fantastic job out here at the beginning of this race. We ran a practice race before the start of this one, a little short practice race, and I tell you what, they were struggling in turns 3 and 4 really bad, and a couple people in 1 and 2. Okie Budman, the number 70, said he just could not get 1 and 2 to work right for him. There he is right there, currently running in top 5. These corner right here. Looks like he's got it worked out now, though, down on the bottom, sticking to that yellow line. That's the way to get through 1 and 2 for sure, is just get it slowed down enough to make the corner. Here comes the 53, Michael White, going to try to outrun him inside, but it's going to push him wide going into that corner, feeding on that brake really hard. You can see right there, watch the 33. You saw him kind of drift out wide just a little bit. If they go into this corners, either end, turn 1 or turn 3, a little bit too fast, these cars will push out right in the middle of the turn and start sliding up toward the top of the racetrack. And it is hard to get it to stop. The brakes just make it worse. Gas doesn't help. It's just really hard to get it under control once it's in that slide. Oh no, we got touch. 33-71 get together. We'll back it up, take a quick look at it. Don't know if that's going to trigger a caution or not. I don't know if he tapped the wall right there and started into the corner, and yeah, just I think Chase looked like Chase may just went into the corner sooner than the 33 did, and it just did not work out for him. No caution though. Early in the race, Chase is going to get it fixed to get it back out there. He has unlimited quick, or not unlimited, he got 2 quick fixes, so he can get it fixed twice, get it back on the racetrack. I don't think that triggered a yellow, though. I believe we are still racing. There is Chase right there trying to catch up with the field. Not seeing a caution light. Nope, we are under racing conditions. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're under caution. Yeah, we're under caution. It's caution. It's just a fast caution. Yeah, pace car is out, and that's going to be for the little wreck there between Chase Rockford and the 33 of Anthony Rixo. I don't know if Chase just started down into the corner early and Rixo was still there, but they got together, got their bumps together. Out here on Kentucky, you just got to give that little bit of extra space, or it will cost you, just like you saw there. Early in the race, like I said, 64 laps to go. Got plenty of time to make it up. They'll be able to get it fixed. You got 1 extra set of tires, so they got 1 set on the car and 1 to make it to the end, and then an extra set in case they need it for anything. So 3 sets of tires altogether out here at Kentucky Speedway. Ty Stanley says, I made it! I made it! Don't see you out there on the track, Ty. I think maybe you made it to the race. We'll watch the race. Don't. So they're going to call it on the 33. Yeah, I kind of thought that might be the issue. Just got to be responsible for the front end of your vehicle. And going into the corner, 71 just didn't give enough room. 71 was up there going into the corner.
I'll be glad to discuss it after the race.
Drivers need to be careful out there going into these corners. They are, like I said, this track doesn't bite real well, so you got to be careful. Your car will tend to slide up just a little bit. They got really close, and sure, 33 got right up on his corner there, and just didn't give enough room when he bumped. Once he bumped that wall, he came off the wall, looked pretty okay for a couple of seconds there, and as they went into the corner, though, 71 went to turn down into the corner, and 33 was just still going straight. So you got to give a little more room than that. You can't just get right up on them and expect them to turn when you do, or you end up with the results that we saw right there. Michael Wedshire out front, the number 69 or 59, the Shadow, racing for HHR Racing League, and represent TVR-Esports out here, doing a great job. Cale Eckert in second right now, going to start on his outside, and the fastest Toyota in the field. We'll be right back with the racing action here in just a couple more minutes.
Pulled into the pits with a coffee stained lap. Dash lights lit up, the steering feels wrong. You cut my nose off like you on the track. Now I'm checking the damage before I move tires hit, then the whole thing shook. And you never checked your mirror, not even a look. Why, oh why, did you wreck me tonight? Why would you leave me crashed in alone? I tried to make a pass, but you caused a big old crash. We're all headed to the pits. You know you were wrong. Leaning on the button, letting you know.
All right. Hey, Ty, good to see you join us. Glad it makes work go by a little faster. Anything to help. Anything makes work better. That's great. Michael Wedgesider out front, the number 59, taking the green flag inside the HHR restart zone. Got Seth, Juice Box Cooper right on his heels. Cale Eckert and Ty Sands making up third and fourth place at the moment, going into turn number 1. Around the corner they go. Everybody had to reset, reline them up, and get started again. Everybody's still on the lead lap. Nobody is a lap down yet. 9 coming up on lap number 10 here. Ooh, got really close right there as the 33 got up high on the track. And 70 looked like he may have stayed up there just to stay out of the way. Okie Budman wide in the corner around the turn. Keeps it out of the wall though. Does a good job turning the corner. 21 gets up in front of 33. Just barely got his nose up there. 33 going in hot into the corner. Gonna wear those tires out. 33 trying to peel the rubber off them rims. As he approaches the back of the 14. Rob Higgs. United States Marine Corps represented by the number 14 car. Here comes the 33, working the bottom of the racetrack, really sticking hard down the bottom, trying to hold it down there. Okie Budman trying to follow him through down the bottom. 14 on the outside. Side by side through 1 and 2. Here they come. 33 has the advantage. Anthony Rixo. He's going to start trying to catch up with Charlotte now. Charlotte's up there in 8th place, number 57 Ford. Got a battle up here with 36 on the outside. 143 got wide. Pushed him up wide up the racetrack. May have been trying to look at the mirror of the number 5, but did not have a run on him. And just really got wide in the corner and shoved the 36 all the way up the track. Number 143, Merrick Long. Currently running in 4th place, that 143. He's up on the voting blocks come tonight, I believe. He will go on the blocks to earn his qualified number. 36 down on the inside. Tyler Sands already earned his number down there. As he gets on the inside, 53 Michael White right behind him, trying to find a way through. 12 laps in. Tires should be nice and hot by now and nice and sticky. Everybody should be getting decent laps. However, at about 10 laps in, once they're past that caution, which was lap 6, my guess is those tires are going to really start to fall off a little bit, and they're going to start losing lap times, especially in turns 3 and 4. Side by side, 143 on the outside, 36 on the inside, doing battle for 4th place, 5th place. Couple of groups back here racing. Number 14 trying to hold off James Thurman. Chad Okie Budman on the outside, the number 70. 21 Shane the Doorman Harbin on the inside of number 70. Chad Okie Budman. Right behind them, Motor Breath, number 71, Chase Rockford. Keeping the rubber on the bottom of that car. 33 trying to catch up with Charlotte now. Charlotte has reached the back of the 001 Papa Tater. They have started to line these front cars up nose to tail as they begin to try to track down the leader. 1 lap at a time. Charlotte looking to the outside of 001 Papa Tater. Charlotte's got the 33 right on the heels now. Coming right up on the back of her, trying to get a pass. If Charlotte can hold off the 33 long enough, the tires will become an issue for that 33. He's really being running the rubber hard, and it's going to start showing soon. Can these cars in the back start to catch these cars up front? Top 3 drivers have pulled away a little bit. Cale Eckert, Seth Cooper, and Michael Wedgesider, 3 of the fastest drivers at TVR, are peeling away. But I guarantee you at 16 laps in, these tires are beginning to really show some signs of wear. see Cale Eckert, the number 5, drift out wide just a little bit there. About 16 or 17 more laps of fuel on board before they'll have to stop to get fuel. I think lap 37, so they got about 20 laps of fuel left on board. 53 laps left to go to finish this race. Good racing out there. Number 5 going to try to take second from Seth Juicebox Cooper. Seth on the outside, 5 on the inside. Had to woe it up just a little bit as Seth pinched down to the bottom and he got real close to his front end. And number 5, Cale, had to get out the throttle just a little bit. Here comes Charlotte down on the inside. Want to make a pass on the 143. Merrick on the outside with Michael White right behind him going through the corner. Michael trying to stay off his bumper. Got Papa Tater right there with him, lined up 1, 2, and 3. 33 down on the bottom. Don't have any draft help down the bottom. Trying to hold the bottom of the racetrack. May have worn those tires out just a little bit as Anthony Rixo falls back into 8th place now at the moment. Down 2 positions from where he started. Tire maintenance is a factor at this racetrack. 100%. Michael Wedscheider, 59, Shadow Chevrolet, doing a good job getting his car out front. Can he maintain that pace, and how long can he maintain it? Lap 20 coming up. I believe they have to make it to about 37 to go before they can come in for pits for fuel and tires if they're going to try to make it to the end. I heard tires. Ooh, I thought I heard somebody wrecking. I knew I heard something right there. Number 33, I think he got a little loose going into the corner. I heard some tires just screeching like mad. And he had definitely fallen back a little bit. So there's a lesson for you iRacers out there. Watch your tires on a track like this one, Kentucky. Oh my goodness, they are just, oh my goodness, Chad Okie Budman just touches the back of the 33. He's trying to get it down low. I don't know if he called out his pit stop or not.
Please call out if you're going to hit the pits. Please call
Yeah, he
out.
must not have called it out. Okie Budman didn't know he was going into pits, and when he got off the throttle, Okie Budman bumped him just a little bit. Didn't get into him too hard. He managed to save it okay. Everything's all right. But yeah, I think the 33 just wore the rubber off those rims right there early as he was really hard on the gas pedal. So he pits at lap number 20. So he's going to make it a 2 pit stop. So he'll have to pit at least one more time to make it to the end of this race. Charlotte now in the top 5, at the bottom of the top 5. Tyler Sands in 4th. Cale Eckert, fastest Toyota in the field right now. Number 5, currently working 3rd place, bottom of the podium behind Seth Juicebox Cooper in the number 89 tracker car. Michael Wedscheider with a 1-second lead over Seth Cooper. Keeping an eye on that time gap, that gap time, to see if it gets any lower at all. But right now, Michael is holding it at 1 full second. Not letting it drop. Actually gained 1/10 of a second right there. Got a couple takers for pit row. Nope, just Anthony. Rob Higgs last pit at lap number 6. I don't know if he took on fuel. I'm assuming that he did. So he may have a few extra laps on board. Lap 23 is where they're at. So expect some pits in the next 10 laps or so. You can be pretty sure they're trying to get that laps to go number down to about 37. 36 or 37 is the pit window. Michael Wedscheider out front by 1.2 seconds at the moment. Here comes the number 5 making the challenge on the bottom, trying to get underneath Seth Cooper. Tyler Sands right there in that Ford 36, coming hard in 4th place. Get a look back here at this second group. Charlotte O'Brien still holding off the crowd. Rob Higgs and Motor Breath right there on her heels trying to get by. Papa Tater on the outside in the 001. Down the backstretch they come into turns 3 and 4. You can see the fire belching out of the exhaust pipe as they get off the gas and try to get it slowed down in the corner. You can roll it down in there without touching the brake. That's the ideal way to do it. Everybody trying to figure out a way to get around here as quickly as possible. Got a little battle going on up here. Cale Eckert down on the inside, 36 on the outside. Seth Cooper trying to hold the position in second. He's got 2 challengers on his rear end now. Michael Wedscheider has gapped that lead by another 0.2 of a second. So he has pulled away by a little bit more. Seth just doesn't have enough car to catch him right now. He may be trying to save a little bit of tire. We'll see if he tries to pick up the pace at all when they get closer to pit stop time. 43 laps to go. 37 is the magic number. Michael still taking everybody to school out front. The Shadow not being anybody's shadow tonight. Leading the way in the number 59 HHR racing car, representing the H&H Racing League. Michael Wedscheider. 36. Sorry, folks. Sorry about the interruption there. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're still live. We got people coming into pit row now. Michael Wedscheider still out front. Sorry so much for the drop connection there. That's the satellite I'm on, and we'll be changing that on Tuesday. We're supposed to change it last Tuesday, but you know, real life happens, and the fuel pump went out on my truck, on my brother's truck, so we couldn't move. So we're going to do it this Tuesday, and we will be on the new internet link. But no more of those blinks. I hate it when it happens. I apologize for it, and hopefully the new internet will fix all of that. So lap number 30, 53 is coming in. It'll be Michael White. 39 laps left to run, so real close to that pit window where they can make it all the way on fuel. Maybe a couple of more laps here, maybe 2 laps more for Michael Wedscheider. We'll see where he decides to come in, but it looks like Michael White just wore the tires out on his car and had to bring it in for some new rubber. These 3 right here have been in this configuration now for about 6 laps. Just side by side, nose to tail racing for second place. So far, Seth Cooper's managed to hang on to the position, but 36 has been really pushing hard for the position. Managed to finally get past Cale Eckert. Cale now takes up the position back there in 4th, as second and third are going to battle side by side. Going to fight for that position all the way to the pit stop. 32 laps down. They've only got maybe 5 laps of fuel left on board. Good race tonight by all the drivers out here at Thunder Valley. Very few cautions so far. We had a few hiccups. A couple of cars just trying to figure out where to go into the turn, where not to go into the turn, you know, how close to get in the corner. It looks like they've got the cobwebs pretty worked out. 143 now down in. Coming in lap number 32. Got 38 laps left to run. He's right at that pit window. It's going to be really, really, really close. Lap 37 to go, so start watching the pit boards now as we start watching some of these drivers begin to peel off and jump down into pit road to get fresh tires and some new fuel on board so they can make it to the end of this race. Michael Wedscheider down low on the racetrack at the yellow line. 34 laps. Coming up on lap number 35.
Thank you, Okie man.
Should have about 2 laps of fuel left on board, but those tires have got to be sketchy. Here he comes, here he comes. Michael Wedscheider rolling in, our leader. HHR race car drivers coming into pit row, lap number 34. 36 laps left to run, so he's going to be able to make it from here on out. Still got an extra set of tires he hasn't used yet. Let's see if he can make his pit stop clean and get away without getting caught up. Michael, the Shadow Wedscheider, leading the race into the pits first. Good stop for the Shadow. Let's see if we can catch back up with our leaders as they try to get a few points here. Rob Higgs and Seth Cooper. There is Seth. Currently in first place, showing up first. He'll get some points for leading the race. Seth Cooper coming down the backstretch. We'll see if he pits this time by. Tyler Sands is in. Cale Eckert is in. Shane the Doorman Harbin, he is in the pits. Lap number 35. Here comes Seth coming in on lap number 36. That will give the lead of the race to Rob Higgs. It's going to show in first place, going to grab him a point. That number 14 for the championship chase out here. Thanks, live chat, for sticking with me through that blink earlier. See, there's about 9 or 10 people in there. That's awesome. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button while you're there watching the show. Papa Tater calling for a pit stop. Charlotte O'Brien now into the pit stop. Seth Juicebox Cooper coming in. Here comes the 21. Shane the Doorman Harbin coming out. Rolling out. Okie Budman flying by the number 70. Still yet to pit the number 70. Chad Okie Budman Thompson, Rob Higgs, and Motor Breath Chase Rockford. All still out on original tires. Okie Budman got a little extra fuel as he stopped at lap 6. Probably took on just a little bit of fuel when he did that. May have grabbed fresh tires too, so he may be just fine for another few laps for sure. Papa Tater now in. See if we can get with our leaders. Rob Higgs and Motor Breath, Chase Rockford. There's Chase right there, the number 71, Motor Breath. And right ahead of him is your leader, number 14, Rob Higgs. They will be coming in soon. They can't stay out too much longer. Both of them stopped at lap number 6, so they definitely had a few extra laps of fuel on board. Will it pay off at the end with some extra fresh tires? I don't know. 6 laps is not a lot, but it might make a difference. Haven't had many opportunities to listen to much music tonight, as these guys have kept it green flag racing. Rob, Motor Breath, and Chad Okie Budman all still need to pit. There is Michael Wedscheider, your leader of the race before the pit row. And once the pits cycle through, should be in the lead position when they come out. Fresh tires down on the bottom, making the pass on Chase Rockford. 71 Motor Breath, giving him room.
72.
Here comes Okie Budman. He's coming in for fresh tires, a little bit of fuel. Uh-oh, Okie Budman got a meatball. He must have blown a tire. Okie Budman blows a tire coming into pit. Oh my goodness. He might have touched the wall. He might have blown that tire and got up into the outside wall. Managed to get down in pits pretty quick, so it won't cost him much, actually.
He turned the lights on.
You can see the sun is beginning to set on the racetrack. The drivers are saying, turn the lights on. Not yet. The sun's still out.
Pitting this time.
Lights are out there. They will come on if the sun goes down low enough. 28 laps left to run as the evening time begins to roll up here onto the track. 36 and Seth Cooper 89 going at it. 36 Tyler Sands on the outside. Here comes the number 5, Cale Eckert. There's those 3 cars. They cycled through the pits and came right back out on the racetrack right together. So they're going to continue this 3-way battle here. Seth Cooper, Tyler Sands, and Cale Eckert in a heated debate over who's going to have second place once the pit stops will cycle through. Rob Higgs coming in at lap number 42 for some fresh tires and fuel. Motor Breath now going to get a point for leading the race. I'll tell you what, these 3 drivers right here, these 3 on your screen right there, they're going to be wore out time this race over. They have been racing and gritting teeth side by side for half of this race.
Y'all got some light?
There are lights at Kentucky. I checked. Kentucky Raceway does have lights. I checked. The bills are paid.
on fresh ones. I'm on fresh ones.
Chad Okie Budman calling out, I'm on freshies, let me by. Down on the inside of the number 4, James Thurman. Trying to make it around the racetrack. Down on the inside of 001, Papa Tater. Papa Tater stopped at 37. Chad Okie Budman stopped at 40. So they're both on pretty fresh tires right there. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle there by the 53, Michael White, as we got the camera on him. Chase Rockford in the 143 of Merrick Long. Chase down on the inside, guarding the bottom of the line. 143 makes it around the outside safely. Charlotte O'Brien trying to work her way up into 5th place. Going to have to catch Cale Eckert, that number 5. Got about a 5-second lead on Charlotte right now. Motor Breath now coming into pit road. Chase after getting a few points for leading the race. That should put Michael Wedscheider, the Shadow, out front. 24 laps left to run here at Kentucky Speedway. Bluegrass 100. Sun is starting to fade. Shadows are getting really long on the racetrack. Good shot of the audience out there watching. Got the crowd standing on their feet out there watching them go around the track. Sun is setting. Got that nice, really cool sunset light going on. I'm sure the drivers are hating it as the sun gets right in their eyeballs coming around the turn 4. Temperature of the track is going to change, so it will start to drop the last 20 laps of this race, so that'll give them a little bit of extra grip out there. Maybe they'll be able to run those tires just a little bit harder toward the last 10 laps or so. Michael Wedscheider out front, the Shadow, been leading most of the race with Seth Cooper, Tyler Sands, and Cale Eckert trying to chase him down, but just not having enough juice to get there. Right now, they got about a 5-second deficit over behind Michael. Seth looks like he might be trying to close the gap. 36 right there on Seth's heels, though. Michael Wedscheider trying to maintain that half a second. Cale Eckert, fastest Toyota in the field right now. Still holding on to 4th. Charlotte O'Brien back there in 5th, number 57. Charlotte doing a good job tonight, keeping that car nice and clean. No issues at all. Taking home a top 5 would be awesome for the number 57 tonight. Be sure to watch for Charlotte next season when we get started in season number 6. Expect that number 57 to be up front when it comes to the points chase. Charlotte O'Brien, mark that car down on your calendar for season number 6. 21, Shane the Doorman Harbin. Looks like he's managed to avoid equipment failures tonight. Currently in 13th back there. I feel bad for Shane. He hadn't had much seat time because of equipment having issues. Hopefully he's got that worked out as the other HHR driver right there leads this race. Michael Wedscheider got matching paints for himself and Shane the Doorman.
Yay, they paid the electric bill. Four-car pitting.
Lights are beginning to show up on the track and come on as we enter into the evening hours of the race with about 18 laps left to run. 17 to go now this time by. So the sun is setting over the horizon. The lights are on.
143.
We are going to finish this race under the lights here at Kentucky Speedway. Thanks, live chat, for sticking with us through the race. We'll see if we can't get some interviews with our top drivers once we get to the end here. Can Seth Cooper catch Michael Wedscheider? He actually has closed the gap just a little bit. Got it down under half a second, but I guarantee you the shadow is watching that timer. Every time Seth gets a little bit closer to him, he gets on that throttle and drags him out just a little bit further. Can Michael keep that distance until the end of this race? 16 laps to go. What are the tires looking like on those first 3 cars up there? 33. I'm looking for him on the track. There he is, Anthony Rixo. He's up in 9th. Only down 3 spots. Really wore the tires out early in the race. I think maybe he realized that what he had done is not going to work out here in Kentucky, and he loaded up just a little bit and is managing to put in some good laps. Now, oh, they got together, 36, and Seth, the 89, just touched doors coming through the corner there. 15 laps left to go on these tires. VRX driver 36. Down on the bottom, Tyler Sands. TVR-Esports driver 89, Seth Juicebox Cooper just makes the pass. Just gets in front of the 33 and makes the pass on him, and is going to try to chase down Michael Wedscheider now. Still got half a second, little over half a second lead as Michael picks up his teammate, Shane the Doorman. Shane going to give him a little bit of draft help here. He's going to be able to gain some speed here and pull away. Sure enough, he does. Gains 0.3 of a second on the back of his teammate there, Shane the Doorman Harbin, as he pulls away from second place, Seth Cooper. Can Seth use the draft to catch back up to Michael, or is that move right there between Michael and Shane Harbin, the HHR driver, is going to seal their fate? 13 laps to go. Michael Wedscheider with the slingshot around his teammate, Shane Harbin. Almost a full second above second now. Take a quick look back through the field here. Rob Higgs currently running 6th in the Ford. Papa Tater in 7th, 001. Brookwood Homes driver. Big shout out to Brookwood Homes out of Louisiana as they sponsor the TVR-Esports channel every single race. So we love to see our Brookwood Homes driver out there in Papa Tater. 143 deal still doing a good job, hanging on to it. Merrick Long. Chad Okie Budman just outside the top 10 right now, 1 lap down. He actually is in a race with the Doorman for the lucky dog spot if they happen to get a caution.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Michael Wedscheider out front. Shane Harbin right behind him. James Thurman behind him. So we got 2 cars now, 2-lap cars between Seth Cooper and Michael Wedscheider. Michael Wedscheider just doing an outstanding job using lap traffic to keep Seth at bay back there. He has has that 6.6 second lead over Seth, and Seth that just doesn't have any way to catch up with him. Here comes the number 4, James Thurman on freshies. He'll try to race his lap back. 10 to go. Running short on time now, Seth Cooper. Still got to work his way around the 21. Shane Harbin, 36, down on the inside, looking in the mirrors. Seth Cooper tried to ignore him, keep that car moving in the right direction. There is your 4th place driver, Toyota number 5, Cale Eckert. Cale's done a really great job this season, putting that number 5 up front on a regular basis. Very consistent driver in number 5, Cale Eckert. Always up front, the top 5, top 8 drivers in every single race, and it has put him into the points championship chase. So Sparky Motors out there, number 5, doing a good job. Charlotte still in the top 5. Charlotte will be racing with us next season in season number 6. Hopefully we'll see Charlotte up front getting a win.
I'm trying to stay off of you.
There's the 14, Rob Higgs. 8 laps to go. Papa Tater back in 7th, 001 Chevrolet. Here comes Papa Tater grandkids. He's still up there in the top 10, working in 7th place right now at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Motor Breath and Chad Okie Budman, both
you
still in
about
the
right,
top
me too.
10. 8th and 10th respectively. Chad is 1 lap down behind Shane the Doorman Harbor. You're going to have to try to catch him, but I think Shane's got enough lead on him. He ain't going to be able to catch him at this point. 7 laps to go as your leader has a 1.1 second lead over 2nd place, Seth Cooper. Seth still holding off Tyler Sands, but just barely as the VRX driver Tyler Sands, number 33, gets to his inside. Here they come side by side. Seth Juicebox Cooper and the 36 of Tyler Sands fighting for 2nd. Tyler currently has the position. Seth on worn out tires going to have to try to fight back. They finally made their way by the doorman, Shane Harbin. Now their task with trying to catch Michael, and he is already a full 2nd ahead of them. Don't know if they're going to catch him with just 6 laps left to go. 5 to go this time by. Here we go. 5 to go for the H&H racer out there. Michael Wedscheider, the Shadow. If he wins the race, we'll get him up in the broadcast booth. We'll get a couple quick words from our winners, and then we'll play out with the theme song for the Shadow if he takes home the win. Seth Cooper wants his new theme song played. He's trying to get up there. He's got one. Can Seth Cooper catch the Shadow with 5 laps left to go? Will Shadow make a mistake? Cale Eckert still doing a good job. Here comes Charlotte. Charlotte's trying her best to get up there on the back of Cale Eckert. Definitely catching the back of the 5. Cale is really going to have to play his cards right if he's going to hang on to that 4th position, because here comes Charlotte back there in 5th, not wanting to wait around. 57 wanting to make the pass. I can see it coming. Back up here with our leader, Michael Wedscheider, as he has a 0.8 second lead over Seth. Seth began to close the gap a little bit, but don't know. Tyler Sands trying to close it up. 0.7 seconds. Seth back in 3rd now. Lost a little bit of space on Tyler Sands. Tyler trying to track down to Michael. 2 laps to go. Running out of space. Lap number 68 of 70. 2.5 laps left to go for Michael Wedscheider. Take home the win here at Kentucky Speedway. Race number 12 in the RBC Trophy Chase. Ooh, you see him really get out of the gas hard right there. That was a hard slowdown there going into 3 and 4. Those tires are sketchy on these lead cars, I guarantee you. They're having trouble. Here comes 36, trying to close the gap. 0.4 seconds on Michael Wedscheider. Coming up on the white flag this time by Michael Wedscheider, number 59, HHR driver. On his heels, the number 36, Tyler Sands in a Ford. It's Chevrolet versus Ford to the finish line this time by. Final lap, Michael makes a mistake. Michael makes a mistake coming out of the final turn. Got into the wall. Final lap of the race. Here comes the number 36, Tyler Sands. Around the outside, he's pushing hard. Michael trying to hold the bottom line. Did he take damage on that race car? Is he got enough speed to stay ahead? 36 on the outside, down the backstretch. They come into turn number 3. Round 3 into 4, coming out of 4 to the dog leg. Heading for the start-finish line, Michael Wedscheider, 33 on the inside. Here comes Tyler Sands. He's going to get him at the finish line. Tyler Sands with the win. Tyler Sands with the win at the finish. Michael Wedscheider bumps the wall on the last turn coming out before the final lap.
The whole race, brother.
Michael Wedscheider takes second. Seth Juicebox Cooper going to take home 3rd.
You were blocking him. He's obviously faster than you.
Top 5 going to be rounded off by Charlotte O'Brien and
Great
Cale
job,
Eckert.
Tyler,
But your
Michael,
big
and
winner tonight
Seth,
is that
both,
number 36 Ford. Tyler Sands takes home the win with an incredible pass in the final turns of the race here at Kentucky Speedway. Give us just a minute. We'll get them up here in the broadcast booth, get a few words about how they got this race done tonight. Thanks for joining us, live
I
chat.
just ran out of
Here
gas.
comes the interviews. What a finish.
Was the ram needed?
I was looking at something on the finishing order. I didn't do it on purpose. Calm down.
I got you.
Good race, fella. Nice win, Tyler.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, fans, we've got a couple of the drivers up here. We're still waiting on the juice box, Seth Cooper. Oh, there he is, like he just showed up. Nope, that's not Seth Cooper. All right, we've got
It's me.
it's got a weird name in the Discord. Sorry about that, man. Seth's in here. All right, we got our top three drivers out here. Third place is going to be Seth Juicebox Cooper in the Chevrolet. Number 89 going to take home that position. Tell us a little about your race there tonight at Kentucky Speedway, Seth.
Yeah, it was a fun race. You know, I'm on a brand new setup, so it was a little interesting at first trying to figure out my where all the cars were and where the walls were and everything. But I think towards the end got it figured out and had some fun. We had a little bit of lap car drama that really ended up screwing my race. So after that, Tyler got by me and went up there and won it. That was hats off to Michael and Tyler though. They ran a great race.
I got to tell you, watching the competition between you and Tyler was insane. You guys were in those three cars that were in that group. You guys were there. You and Cale Eckert were there for 12 laps, just side by side. Exciting racing. Thanks for putting on a good show for the fans. Who you want to give a shout out to before you go tonight, Seth?
Shout out you and Mike, and then my buddy Nate for letting me use the setup tonight.
All right, outstanding there. Congratulations on that third place finish, Seth. Got some good points tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Michael Wedscheider, the Shadow Chevrolet, number 59. Everybody was watching it on the edge of their seat coming in that last lap on that final turn before the final lap, and boom, you touched the wall, Michael. Tell us a little bit about what happened there.
Yeah, I was hoping to save some tires throughout that run, knowing I had a little bit of gap on them and figured they'd be racing hard with each other, so I figured I'd save enough. But coming near the end, I kind of burnt my stuff up following my teammate around. Just didn't want to lap him right away and, just kind of be easy on my tires. And then he kind of got in my mirror a little bit, and I kind of took my eyes off the wall real quick and decided to give it a good old kiss, and pretty much kind of handed him the run for it.
It was exciting, I can tell you what. When you got behind your teammate there, Shane, and picked up half a second. You gained half a second on him right in that just half a lap or so. I thought, oh no, they're never going to be able to catch him now. They had cars between you and everything, and sure enough, boy, he just managed to work his way around it. And then you touched that wall, and here he came. He did not let up at all. So yeah, got to give the respect to the Ty there for staying in it and coming around you when he saw the mistake. One mistake, that's all it took, Michael. You had this one won, brother.
Yes, sir. I let this one slip away. I was hoping for my first time get a first double, between the truck race and this race. But
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tyler ran an awesome race and took advantage of my mistake, and he did exactly what he had to. He was going to be competition anyway because he'd been lingering in the top 3, top 4 the whole night.
Oh, yeah, he was right there the whole time just waiting on an opportunity. But congratulations on that second place, Shadow. You did a good job. You led a lot of laps, got plenty of points out there tonight, so you did a fantastic job.
Hank,
Who are
you want me to
who are we
explain it to
shouting out
you?
to?
Race track.
I'd like to give a shout out to Grandpa, TVR-Esports, TVR, HHR, my teammates Shane
I'm
and Mike,
trying to watch
everything they do
replay
for
right
me,
now.
and Seth and Tyler and Bushwhacker's side that seems to take me in just like I'm family. So I appreciate all of them.
All right, outstanding job tonight, Michael. Congratulations on a second place finish in that Chevrolet tonight. Tyler Sands, we got you up in the booth tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 36, Ford, Tyler Sands, follows the leaders in the top four around there for I don't know how many laps. Half that race, you guys were side by side just fighting for a position. I thought you were just going to be fighting for second the whole time, and I mean, right at the moment you
I don't
needed
know.
it to happen.
In my opinion,
Mike
could
made
go
that
hand in
one
hand.
little
Like, my
bump on
nose
that,
was
on
in
that
there
wall
already,
and gave you the opportunity.
but
so tell us a little bit about your race today.
I guess
Yeah,
I
I mean,
I
between
don't
that
know if I
hard
can.
battling with
Easy
Seth,
on the
every
mic,
time I
we're
got
doing
behind
interviews.
him, I know that I had the pace in the long run for him. Just absolutely kept catching him, but every time we got side by side to battle, I just didn't have enough tires to hold that inside line and really get the drive off. But once those lap cars kind of got in our way and I was able to kind of make him make a little bit more of a mistake and drive right around him, I knew I had the pace to catch Michael. Even if he didn't make that mistake in the last lap, I would have been at his bumper or coming up on him right in that last corner.
Yeah, you
But
were catching him. Yeah, we were watching it. That time was getting shorter and shorter.
But that last lap mistake right there just really sealed the deal for me, and he did a good job trying to defend it, but I just still had more tires than him, and ultimately came down to that.
Right. Yeah, you got half the crowd out there in the live chat just cheering you on there at that last lap. So it was hella exciting. That was fun to watch. Congratulations. Who are you shouting out to tonight, Tyler, before we go?
I want to shout out you guys tonight, the TVR League and the broadcast you guys put on. You guys always put on an amazing show.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Hey, we have fun doing it. If it wasn't for you guys out there putting the show on, we couldn't present it to the crowd. So you're half the battle out there, so you did a good job tonight. Congratulations on a first-place win tonight.
Thank you.
All right, fans, that's it for Kentucky Motor Speedway out here with the TVR-Esports channel, Thunder Valley Racing League. I'm Grandpa Thompson. That is Tyler Sands in the number 36 Sands race car out there in first place out here at Kentucky, driving a Ford. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate all of you in the live chat. You guys are so awesome, and you've been leaving comments and hitting the like button and showing up to the end of the race. You guys are awesome and you rock. Thank you so much. We're going to leave you off with, let's see, we'll do a little bit of Thunder Valley Saturday night. We'll see you, let's see, this is Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. We'll see you Saturday. Get a win in life. I'm Grandpa. We'll see you at the finish line.
Put some dirt on it, TVR fans! It's Saturday Night Live! Thunder Valley drivers! Start your engines! Rolling in the gate, dirt fresh on the track. Thunder Valley racing, no time for looking back. Qualifying's over and it's time to go. If you slide it too wide, you're bound to make the show. Be sure to comment and leave a like. TVR-Esports on Saturday night. This is dirt track racing on a Saturday night. The lights come on, the drivers come alive. TVR-Esports under broadcast lights. Dirt oval racing on Saturday nights. They're going in the turns, trying to get by, down low in the corner, passing in the slide, over and under, driving high and low. Thunder Valley drivers putting on a show. Be sure to comment and leave a like. TVR-Esports on Saturday night. This is dirt track racing on a Saturday night. The lights come on, the drivers come alive. TVR-Esports under broadcast lights. Dirt oval racing on Saturday nights. As they take the white flag, headed for the end, low down in the corner, they're going for Saturday night. Be sure to comment and leave a like. Thunder Valley Racing under broadcast live. This is dirt track racing on a Saturday night. The lights come on, the drivers come alive. TVR-Esports under broadcast lights. Dirt oval racing on Saturday nights.
Be sure to join us tomorrow night for a triple